Greetings everybody. So in this video I just wanted to introduce the course as a whole and talk about all the content, how it's presented, and the recommended way that we can flow through it to get the most out of it. So in this video playlist that you're in right now, these are all the exercises and the techniques that I've intuitively designed and compiled with the intention of helping people explore shamanic singing, subtle energy awareness, and its relationship to the voice, and how we can use that not only to heal ourselves, but to transmit and encode that healing and express it into the environment. So all these exercises are coming from that angle. Now there are some basics that I had felt it might be good for people to start with. So I compiled another YouTube playlist just of free videos that a professional vocal coach put together, and these will help just all the basic fundamentals of how to sing and how to sing properly, making sure you're singing from the diaphragm, exercises to strengthen the connection between the throat and the diaphragm and loosen up all the muscles involved in singing. So if you don't have already like a warm-up exercise that you use, or just a way to loosen up the body and start moving the air through the channel, it's really recommended that you check out these videos first, because from that foundation you'll get the most out of these videos that I'm sharing here. So I've said it a number of times on live videos in the past, and I'll say it again just to introduce the course, that in all cultures, sound, song, mantras, prayers, these were always a part of indigenous cultures throughout time as a form of communion with God and a form of transcendence. So my approach to sound healing is to help strengthen that subtle energy awareness and to ultimately provide deep healing and transcendental experiences, and approach sound as a form of meditation. So I just wanted to reaffirm that for this course, and also state that it's very important that we practice these exercises on our own time and allow ourselves to develop an intimacy with these concepts, because these concepts are like keys, and these keys can unlock and ignite certain parts of our awareness. But to really develop a practice with them, and to develop ourselves as a sound healer, or to develop our quality of our voice, we have to spend time using them, and it'll be very intuitive and unique to yourself the way you find yourself using them. So in all the videos I do my best to provide an example that you can and should follow along with, just for the practice of becoming acclimatized to the technique. But ultimately they're all designed for you to kind of assimilate the concept and then explore that concept on your own time and really become familiar with what that expresses itself like through you, and develop your own relationship and intimacy with the technique. So that's really important. I wanted to state that before we got into any exercises. Lastly, there is a folder of Keylontic science information, which are strictly meditations, activations. The Keylontic science body of work is really vast, and it's not very popular in the spiritual community as of now, but it's a very potent system. I'm going to be putting a video in that folder just to introduce it a little more thoroughly, but using those in conjunction with these sound healing practices will really help to become more aware of the energetic body, and through the awareness of the energetic body and what it is we're actually trying to transmit, because sound is a transmission, and sound healing, especially whether it's for oneself or for a group, is a form of transmitting a healing energy, an encoded energy. So I'm going to introduce that Keylontic science, all the techniques of Keylontic science in that folder, and then at the end of this workshop series, at the end of these techniques, these recorded videos, there will be a small piece on encoding, and just the kind of theory and the mechanics behind encoded sound, and how intention is almost more important in some ways than how you sound, because there's really a transmission coming through our voice. That's important to remember when we're approaching sound from this angle, because all our life we've been taught, this is what a singer is, this is a professional singer, there are professional singers, and we've got kind of far away from the ideology that sound can be healing, that sound is a transcendental experience, and that it's actually a natural human behavior of prayer or celebration. So hopefully this course helps reinvigorate and ignite some of those kind of ways of seeing sound in you. I hope you really enjoy the exercises, and I can't stress it enough how important it is for you to practice them on your own time, in your own way. Really give yourself the space to just explore your voice in this new way with these new concepts that are being introduced. So without further ado, we'll move into the first description of the first exercise, and yeah, enjoy, my friends.